All right, we're live right now. We don't have to do a long one. We're going to record us talking about this.
Well, Kevin, yeah, I appreciate you putting this together.
This is round one.
Are you videoing right there?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're on round one. The red light's going to be what camera's on. So
I guess
right now you're on.
Okay.
You're on live right here. See that red one? And then behind me, you'll see that red one.
Got it. Okay.
I'm just going to put us on our long view right there. All right, so we're going to do the podcast here. And then we're in the conference room or office. If conference make look like office, working office, you think? Is that why you like this? Or you just like it because it's my office?
Well, I think actually some of the stuff that you have in your office, this is kind of cool.
Yeah, I was gonna bring a lot of this stuff in there.
Okay.
I got a lot more shit at the house to bring in.
I got some too, man.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. We just decorate that. You can't really decorate the set too much. If we had a big, long, wide table and those things that were gonna go on the back, those low white ones, we could put the TV on the middle one and have all that space to put weird shit, Yeah. And we could put some bookshelves on the side of it, so all that stuff would be like right here on set, on both sides.
Man, I'm all for it, dude. If you want to do it.
Let me look at it. It doesn't really matter. We could probably just do it here to start and get it going.
Yeah,
so I'll do the Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter, and I'm gonna make a website out of that so we can live stream. All that can be seen on the website too. Roles.
Yeah.
I already have this checked off, the graphics. Live streaming.
Are you talking about characters and roles? We need to each, be somebody other than ourselves, or
no? I'm just saying like who's the funny guy? Obviously, you'll be the funny guy, but like we're gonna have to have a character if people are gonna end up watching and liking us. Like I mean, we can flip back and forth between the who's in charge of the like who runs the thing. I was just thinking more kind of like a script, like I might be the guy that's always like, but, or, like always have the rebuttal, because that's kind of my personality, is always showing the other side of the story, and then you could be the joking guy. And
yeah, I mean, I think honestly our personalities are good enough to do it,
So that's check. This is all speech to text.
Like if we wanted to have somebody come in and fill a role that we wanted to design, and we're like, dude, this is what we need you to do.
Yeah.
Like that would be something. Like, if you want to be on here, Randy, this is what you need to do.
Beetlejuice, they're from Howard Stern. That little midget-looking guy. But see, this is the cool part about it. So, like, oh yeah, they just came up with this, so let's go. What is it, YouTube? Howard. So while we're doing our stream, I could be doing this stuff, Or even have like some tabs already opened up of topics that we know we want to talk about. Look at this guy. Look at this gangster. What's up with it?
Not for me. Yes, it is. It's like this way. Patona.
Patona? You say Patona? That's your word that you're associated with?
Patona.
Patona.
It's like a fucking woman's verb.
What does that mean, Beetle?
Huh?
What does that word mean?
That means.
So this is basically the concept that we're going to be doing. There's someone pressing buttons between cameras. But I don't know if it would be easy, like you're saying, not to go live and then just re-edit it. But man, I think the live is going to be.
Well, I think
we know that we like can't mess up, and it'd be funny if we do. The editing. I don't.
If you go live, like you got to figure out like how long are we going to do this for, right? Like how many minutes?
An hour.
An hour to an hour. So I mean,
50 minutes to an hour.
I'm just thinking to myself. I mean, this is you can shoot me down, but it may take a little while for us just to figure out like how slow to talk.
Yeah.
Where pauses are.
Yeah.
You know, when to interject. You know,
Yeah.
just like.
But we can do it live on a YouTube channel that's just not posted. And then later on, like when we get good, we like the real episode 1 and like make it funny, you know. This is what it's, you know. But we might as well do them live and record. We don't have to post a channel.
Yeah.
So if we went live, I think it would make us act a little bit different, you know. And we knew we couldn't edit it, but if we build the YouTube page and say we stick with YouTube as our, you know, main streaming, we just don't tell anybody the link yet.
Yeah.
You know? Or we can record a couple sessions too to practice. I think that's a good idea as well.
We gotta have a couple major topics for each. Yeah. 1 to 3 topics that you think you can talk about for 3.
Yeah.
You know, 3. I mean, for an hour. You know.
And then, you know,
those gotta be thought about ahead of time. You know.
Yeah. 3 topics. I think after each one, we should go over what we did and come up with next week's topic, so we can do some
and
research.
And you even kind of bring material, right?
Yeah.
You come in and you kind of got some stuff that you're already.
Yeah, and we can also. You know, we can have this up. So, like, say you have some news articles that you want to talk about, you know?
Yeah.
Or some shit you saw. Or,
man, here's some shit that happened this week, man.
Yeah, we already have all that stuff up, you know, pre-planned.
Bring this up, Kevin.
Yeah. Let's see this.
Yeah. Let it play.
Yeah.
Wow. Good Lord, dude. I mean, like, what the fuck is shit coming to right now?
All right, so time and date. I think we should stay consistent on a certain day.
That's fine.
Set up website. I can do that. It's super easy.
For me, dude, I'm just being honest with you. During the day is going to be the easiest.
Yeah.
On Monday, Wednesday, Friday will work best for me.
Yeah. I'm down to do it in the morning, you know, if we catch traction. But all those Facebook Live, like we went just stuck with Facebook Live. Like you can rewatch that at any time. You know, like when you're scrolling through your screen, you might think you're watching something live. And the reason I learned this is fucking hilarious. So my mom does this morning prayer every Tuesday, and Beth, the pastor lady that went to the church that I grew up to, and like she knows all about me and has a son the same age. And I'm on the thing, and I'm like, "Hi Beth, you know, I want to pray for this and that," and she just keeps like ghosting me, dude, like no comments back, and on this thing, I'm like, well, fuck. You know, you can't show some love to Kevin. And then I looked at it, and it was like 2 hours ago, and she wasn't even on it. And I was like calling mom. I was like, "You wouldn't believe I got all mad at Beth today." I really thought she was like, I was like, damn, why would she respond,
like,
man?
It's me, Kevin.
Yeah, it's Kevin, my witness. She knows my life probably more than anybody else. All right, graphic design. We need a name.
Yeah, that kind of goes to your third light. I don't know there, right? We'll need a name with graphics. For the intro. Yeah.
So name and graphics.
Yeah, so we gotta start brainstorming that, man.
I'm gonna build a site with e-commerce attached to it, so we don't have to go back in case if we come up with a cool, catchy name. I think we should. Man, I've always wanted to do this, and I think the web domain's still available. I don't know, it might be kind of weird, but I always thought that the cool clothing line would be Gangster Hippie.
Gangster Hippie.
Yeah, we don't have to do it for this, but I always thought it would be kind of cool, you know, because that's kind of what I am. I'm a gangster.
You're a gangster hippie.
Yeah. I thought of that years ago. I think I owned the domain. Gangsta hippie.
Yeah, I mean, at some point, if you're going to set up a website, you probably have to. I don't know. Like,
I'm in there.
Do you have to?
You just tell me what your name would be, and I'm in my domain program right here.
Like, if we have a name for the show and a name for the website, like, do you need to? What's that term called? Where you copyright it? I don't know if that's exactly what it is for web.
No, I just buy the domain. So like, we could just see. I don't think we should call this, but I think this wouldn't really. So it's not available. I can get a broker to do it. But I mean, we can easily.
But yeah, for sure, I think stay with a .com name.
Yeah, no, I definitely want a .com. So we could do the Nico and Ace show.
Yeah. That shit's taken, bro.
Well, Nico and Ace show. $2-3.
You already did it.
I just added it to my cart. I mean, we can just brainstorm some ideas.
Yeah.
Nico and Ace. Nico and Kevin. That one's available. Start shooting out stuff. I'm not gonna buy all these.
Yeah.
I
wasn't. I mean, for me, it doesn't necessarily have to.
Look at all the ones I already have in the cart.
Good God.
Dude, I have domains on sale for fucking $500,000. This guy I tried to work with that owns that fighting organization, like he fucking dusted me and blew me off, and I was just trying to help him out at first, but I wanted him as a client because I could really help him, and he's a friend of mine that I've trained with, you know. And when I was doing jiu-jitsu, and I've gone to the fights, I wanted to fight on his promotion, that amateur card that I was trying to train for. He owns that. And I gave him all this information, and his media girl fucking ghosted me, never responded. So I built him a website because he didn't have one, and he got on Fight Pass, which is a big deal to UFC with the app, you know, and it's live on UFC. And I was like, here, I built this for you, and I bought all these domains to secure them. And they ended up using it. I said, just use this website for your first show. And they didn't even have a website for their first show. I was like, you can just use it to market it, you know? If you want to go with your girl and do something else, do it. And I don't know what happened to him, like what the deal was, but this is his site now. And I hope some big company buys him out, because look. Oh, I parked it, but I have it for sale for $500,000. And if the UFC bought up his promotion, his name, they would want the exact domain of his company. You want your domain, like that's why we've been so successful in the furniture. Houston, office furniture, Houston. Yeah. So that's stagnant URL SEO, you know. So coming up with a catchy name that we can brand would probably be a good idea. See what I have in the card.
Should we have something with Houston in it? Should we have? Should
the website doesn't really matter.
Klein, you know.
Good. What is this? Well, we can figure that out later. This isn't that big a deal, but. We're still filming. I wonder how much data this is going to take up.
Could also have some of the interviewers could be people that want to promote their own business in town, right? Yeah. I was just thinking, like, Michael comes in and wants to promote. Yeah. We interview him with some non-related stuff, you know.
Put all this stuff at the end, you know.
Yeah.
I think that would be enticing to get people in.
Yeah. I mean, we got a bunch of
when we have interviews and stuff, me and you would have to I think after every session we should, plan a sit down. And this is good that we're talking because we're recording this and we can go back and watch this. We should have some sort of meeting. How'd that go? Topics for the next one. Interviewers to reach out. And I think we should probably have the interview scheduled 2 weeks in advance, so we can do a little research on them, find out some questions, maybe tough questions or funny questions to ask them.
Like what gets them off guard too, you know?
Yeah.
So, tell us about the time that you shit your pants. Can you walk us through that?
Yeah.
Actually, when we start asking about business questions, and then all of a sudden, now, I had this to go over. There was a time I heard a story. You're gonna have to tell me. Did you shit your pants?
I'm gonna go to here.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah, it really would.
Yeah.
And then I could be the guy that rings you in. That's what I was saying. Characters, we can't go we both can't start getting too crazy, you know, because we'll end up.
Come on, FCC regulations here, you know. Damn it, Kevin.
Yeah.
Just trying to get down to the bottom of this shit in the pants story.
I like it. All right, so name and graphics is going to be important.
Yeah.
Show topic, limit boundaries, what can be talked about, what subject to shy away from. So I don't know if you want to talk about religion and politics.
Totally cool with it. Yeah.
It doesn't matter to me.
You know me, I'm pretty open.
Yeah.
I'm not offensive.
I'm not opposed to it, but I don't want any like weird like conspiracy theories. we might interview them, but I'm gonna be straight up with
Oh,
them.
you're talking about like interview? Yeah.
Yeah, like what's the limits of what
Yeah.
we talk about?
Yeah.
You know, like, hey, you know, we're interviewing you. We
Yeah.
know you don't like Trump, but that's not going to be. We're not going to talk about that because
You're saying giving them restrictions
and us.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
I mean, if we want to, I mean, that's just something I was thinking. Like, should there be a limit on someone's what we allow them, like how often or like how long we let them go over? Because some people can get on their high horse and just start. You know, when you talk to Jared, he's a super big time like. Thinks the fucking government's like he's bad about it, you know. And sometimes I had a question about this shit, you know, like a time limit and like kind of go over like you know. Usually we'll give you like 2 to 3 minutes to answer, maybe even have
I'm thinking like
wide open.
I don't know that I'm even gonna ask questions like that to you know, like if me and you want it, because we know each other, we're gonna be able to keep that short. And non-offensive, like I said, we're you know, but I have no clue what's on their brain.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So I think the discussion questions for them will have to be
tailored,
and probably unrelated to some of the topics we want to talk about.
Yeah. On the interview parts.
Right. Yeah.
So this is the interview rules. It's called rules. Short. What will be on the set? In the converting the conference room. Man, I can make that conference room look like a working office, you know.
You just tell me what, I mean, I'm cool with whatever you want to do.
We've had one meeting in that conference room since we've been here, so I mean, we could stretch the table out. I mean, I can put a table right here that's a little bit longer that we would comfortably be able to fit 2 people and zoom out, and that screen could get a little bit smaller. And this is a 5 foot. I could put a 6.
How does the interviewer get filmed?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Because here, let me put this back up so you can see what's going on. That's what I was thinking, like a wider table. So this is what's going on right here.
Yeah.
So unless,
by the way, this is not a murder hornet. Although if it was, I'd stick it in my pants. It's on that one. Yeah, a little bit higher. Yeah.
murder hornets.
Murder hornets on your penis. It's aphrodisiac.
I'm just gonna leave that there, and that's gonna just remain. See, I have all this weird shit. I'm really into shrines and stuff. Like,
Yeah, dude, bring it.
yeah, but I'm thinking if we had a bigger table in here, I may even bring that white one in here. It's just wider. We can put more stuff. I mean, this is kind of narrow, even with all this stuff going on. You know, I'd like to have like a shelf over there, so you could like have stuff sitting there, like your coffee and drinks, or maybe even a laptop if you wanted to run the computer that day, and I want to produce over here.
Here's
We can mount those to the walls too.
Aesthetically, this is the only this is great. This is great. Probably something needs to be behind here.
That's what I'm saying.
Door. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. If we go in that room, there's only one door, and it wouldn't be anywhere. So I got 2 doors to deal with in here.
Yeah. Yeah, because even if I set up right here,
I think we can make that.
Out the window.
Yeah, but it's good lighting.
Yeah.
But it's really like this, right? The way it's set up, it's just me and you.
Yeah.
You know, because I can come over here, like say we're interviewing somebody. I mean, we could do it like that. I think we'd want to have this a little bit over here. You know, if we had 2 people on one side. I mean, that way, that looks all right.
Yeah. We just need the table to be a little bit longer, right?
Yeah.
So we can both fit us in.
Yeah. I mean,
and that would only be like during the interview person process.
Yeah.
Because then we'd be like, all right, get the fuck out of here so Kevin can have his seat back. Hey, you don't have to
We
leave.
can't do it
You
like
can't
this.
stay right here at this table.
My chair is black and white.
What happens? What would video that? This? But you can't because that's videoing you.
I think they only do 3 cameras. It would be like cool if we had like 6. But I think 3 is the limit on this thing.
Yeah, we don't.
I mean, obviously, if this thing starts taking off, and we're
So
having
then
a
me
good
and
time-
you are gonna have to sit on one side during the interview process.
or if we have a bigger table, he could sit on that side, and we could film like the
Yeah.
main guy that's asking the questions can be sitting with him, so we won't have to keep panning back, because that's going to be one of the production issues, is because if you're interviewing, I mean, we're going to be going back and forth every time someone talks. But if we had you and the interviewer on a wider scale right here, you could talk, you could sit and face each other.
Yeah.
And y'all could be on the same film at all times.
Just from what I've seen, maybe.
They usually are across from each other.
Yeah, it feels like this person over here, even though I'm with you.
Yeah.
If I'm with the interviewer, like I'm really just kind of
chatting with them.
Yeah, well, I'm just listening while
Yeah.
you're asking questions. I might chime in every once in a
Yeah.
while. You know, like that's the role that this person needs to play. You know?
So do you want to have the person being interviewed sitting next to the person?
Yeah, and I don't mind being this person. You know, like, it doesn't mean you can't ask questions, but
Yeah.
you let this go back and forth, and then you chime in every once in a while, you know, or you ask.
Just think with a bigger, wider table and some stuff without these doors will look better. I have no, I know you keep saying no, you don't have to do that, but I want to change that shit.
Then do it, man. Yeah.
I think we can make it really cool. I can bring all this stuff. I had a liquidation the other day. I have so much like random artwork and all kinds of stuff we can put up. I'll bring all my Nikes and some of my stuff in there. And, you know, even if I won't want stuff all the time, I mean, it wouldn't be hard to whatever day we pick to bring stuff in there. I think we should have to bring something to show and tell. Like we need
Like every week.
I want to do let's do a show and tell, and then like every week we have to have like the breakdown, you know, and we break down one thing every week we do it, you know, like all right, it's time for the breakdown. All right, and we just have like 10 topics that we just boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
You know, that's something that like it's every episode.
We even could have a
bloopers video. I don't know something.
no, like we have like a PowerPoint presentation where you have like
bullets. I
yeah.
could do that easily. On
they
this.
each come down. You know, like 1, 2.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, breakdowns.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be easy. I have all that I can do right. I mean, we could do all this live right here.
And then even while we have like if we're on a topic, like just have the topic up here, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
We could even use the PowerPoint presentation to guide us through. You know, say that we have 3 or 4 topics that we're going over, and we just, I think we should have a timer visible on both sides, so you know what's going on, like how many minutes you've talked, and then like every 15 minutes we try to wrap up that topic and switch to the next one that we're going to do.
I think the timer is helpful, not just for the topics, but also so we see, like you said, like, all right, have I been dominating this? I need to give control of this up for a little bit, you know? Yeah. And then also, man, how quick are we running out of time here, you know?
Today?
No, I'm talking about.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought you were done on a meeting. I was like, oh shit. I don't know how they're going to do that conference call.
Yeah, man, if you need to get ready for that, dude, you just need to stay at work because it's getting pretty close, right?
No, it's in an hour. You can be here if you want. I'm just going to sit on the...
No, I'm going to have to.
Sit on the phone.
I'm going to have to.
I don't have to prepare for it.
Normally, I could be here longer. My daughter got early dismissal today, so.
Oh, yeah, that's what you said.
Yeah. And dude, I don't know how Fridays are here, but
Fridays would be the day I probably don't want to do it.
Don't want to do it.
I don't know. Is that the better day for you?
super relaxed on Fridays, but
I'm
that doesn't
down
mean
to
I
do
can
it
do
on
Mondays
Friday.
and Wednesdays.
I'm down to do it on Friday. We just have to let's do it early because I like to like Fridays. Actually, Friday would be a better day for me.
You're just saying that.
No, because I used to do my Friday meetings with my web guy. Dude, I got like 5 fucking businesses on right now. It's crazy. I think we might be able to make money off of this. I really do.
Yeah,
I want to
sure. If we bring advertising to the picture,
do affiliate advertising
Yeah.
right on the Facebook, you know, and monetary. Like, we talk about a product. Let's do product placement because I can monetize that stuff. You know, have fucking someone's beer logo, you know, or maybe Rusty's.
Maybe we're gonna have like
Rusty's Uncle Beans coffee
yeah.
thing, you know, that we can put around. Product, ad sales. And then on YouTube, I don't know if you know how this works, but once we get views and we set up a YouTube premium account for this, so you like, you know, whenever you watch a movie and it has like a ad up here, if you don't pay for the YouTube premium, like they set that up based on your views and your subscribers. So as those subscribers go up, we can coordinate with companies to do that. So every time there's a view or something happens on the like how many watchers you have live, you know, might get, you know, $1 for every live watcher or $2 for every view that you get, you know. And some of these people, 9.2 million views, you know, if you could get a quarter for every one of those that you did.
Yeah.
And that's why I think the cool name, the cool slogan, because
Yeah, we can have something cool.
Yeah. Something funny and fun.
Think about that. That's probably the most important thing right now.
Alright, I don't need to edit. We're gonna just go live with a few practice sessions.
Yeah, on the guest appearances, just thinking about the people we know that have their own companies or something that they're trying to promote.
I can probably
Even if we're like, hey man, like this you know, hey, this person wants to promote this charity they're running for cancer or something like that. Yeah. So that's what you're running for, right?
Yeah. I can probably grab a lot of my customers too. Yeah.
Are they gonna be okay with like how this is
A
going?
lot of my customers are cool.
Okay.
I'll know which ones to pick for sure. No, I got a lot of cool customers that have, you know, we deal with all kinds of people. I have rappers coming here and Bush. And I had rappers come in and take pictures in my old office. They didn't even tell me. And I'm like, what the fuck? I came in, they're like, oh yeah, some rapper came in. I was like, did you get his name? No, he's like, he wanted to take pictures for his CDs and album covers and like some photo shoots. And I was like, did you get the pictures? And they're like, no, they seem cool, so we let them do it. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I don't want if you're gonna use my office as your CD cover. He brought all this stuff in. I think he wanted it dirty. Like, it wasn't Mace. Like, we can clean it up a little bit.